remarkable player has adorned a remarkable day's cricket. A 22nd Test 100 for Virat Kohli, his first in England.
What a performance on a day when the ball has swung and conditions have been in the favour of the seam and swing bowlers. Kohli has produced a masterclass. Talk about getting stuck in and leading your team from the front. That is brilliant.
Well, big moments in the game here. World class, world's best, striding to the crease. Half an hour to go. Now then, this is a contest.
Here we go. What lines are going to bowl? He's set up with 3 slips and a gully, attacking fourth and a half stump.
Barbajan, you'll have seen this guy back that many times. Great player.
Of course.
Where would you bowl to him, or where should a seamer bowl to him first up?
To Virat Kohli, I think if you bowl 4th stump early on, make him drive the ball, and you're always there in the game. And Jimmy Anderson exactly did the same thing. The first ball, just testing him.
That's a great line. Wide of the crease, just a touch wider from Anderson. Excellent over. 15 overs have been bowled, 55 for 2.
Oh, another drive. Another big drive. May just have carried it. Would have been an incredible catch. It was the Kohli-Anderson battle. How tough a chance was this? Did it carry? Oh, very tight. It's just looked a bit frenetic in the last half hour. And another leave, 61 for 3, Michael Atherton.
Thanks, Nas. Just a reminder for all of you at home who haven't seen it, the issues that Kohli has had with Anderson here in the past. 50 deliveries he bowled to him in 2014. He got him out 4 times. Kohli averaging 13 in this series. Very simple game plan. Swing it from about 4th stump line and keep hammering away outside Kohli's off stump. Kohli, of course, has made adjustments because he's a great player. And we saw a slight change in tactic from the South African seamers after that, with Kohli covering off stump. They would hold it even further outside the off stump because he's not a big cutter of the ball, so you can keep him quiet. And then just occasionally a straight ball from Philander. Hold the line, and then the straight ball drag Kohli across his crease. I think Anderson's probably cooked now after 9 overs, but that'll be the general ploy to Kohli going forward. Great battle ahead.
Good from Curran, seeing that Kohli was batting way out of his crease, just tries to push him back. A bit like that. That's exactly what Michael Atherton was talking about in his 3rd man. Try and get Kohli across onto off stump, and then bowl the one that's straight, and look how far across Kohli's pad goes. Oh. He's leaving well. A maiden from Anderson, and that might be his lot. 63 for 3. Open the face, runs it down, and that'll be 4. Starts with a full toss.
Four runs here, no third man. Fuller this time from Stokes. Pleasant.
Not a great deal of effort in that. Just a left foot forward, bat through the line.
For 3. $88 for 3. That's carried. Look at Anderson. This is Virat Kohli. Doesn't carry it, drops short. Back on that line. Oh, short again. Fabulous stuff from Anderson. Terrific battle. 92 for 3. Anderson again. Fuller.
Oh, sent back on a fumble from Root. I think Kohli would have got back okay, even had Joe Root managed to collect it cleanly. Good leave. This is an excellent battle.
To go too straight, he's held his line, he's held his length, he's held his nerve. This is what Test match batting and bowling is all about. Who blinks first? Hasn't been Anderson so far.
Anderson is coming towards the end of his 15th over. He's only had 30 over 3 balls. Anderson is just banging away outside that off stump. Oh, yes, no, down. Has it carried? It's going straight towards Milan. Jennings was moving across in front of him. Did that put him off? Did it carry? 100 for 5. Change of field. Man goes out on the hook leg side. Still 3 slips. Beauty. That is an absolute beauty at nearly 89 miles an hour. Last ball of the 32nd. He scampers up the other end for a single. Another excellent over from Ben Stokes. 102 for 5. positively into the shot, the defensive stroke. 102 for 5. Oh, he's gone for the quick single. Root has fumbled slightly again, didn't get it in his hand cleanly.
He hasn't stopped committing on that front foot, making sure he gets his foot right to the ball.
Do something for the dressing room as well. The batsmen that have been dismissed, looking at their captain, they know that Anderson's got his number in these conditions. They know that the ball's swinging around. For him to show this character, this competitive edge, to get stuck in, to find a way, to still be there after 70 deliveries and an hour and a half at the crease when it isn't easy, must inspire these guys.
And Stokes to continue. Kohli wants 2. And he's going to get it as well.
Great running, bud.
Only be 1 on this occasion. And again. How many times have they gone past the edge? Driven nicely on the up. 4.
Well, in the context of everything that's going on at the moment, this is a great shot. It's on the up, it's not a full half volley.
Oh, clipped fine. That'll be 4. Kohli moves to 37. It's 126 for 5.
So England's seamers collectively today have really put the pressure on India's batsmen. There's that breeze just coming over Curran's left shoulder, which will help him swing the ball in. Or angle it across the batsman. Well, he's having to battle against his instinct and natural tendencies to be aggressive. Kohli drives square. Don't think Broad and Root will mind that too much. The boundary that brings him his highest score in England.
Pitched up. His hands reaching as he plays it.
He's going to get plenty of practice at leaving the ball outside off stump, because England aren't going to move their line from there at all. They're going to keep it away from his pads. Apart from the odd ball, they're going to drag him across his crease. Pound away at that 6th stump line. Said England would keep it away from Kohli's pads, and that's why they will, by and large.
Kohli too good on his pad. Ball was there to be hit, and of course Kohli is too good in that way.
Too high. End of the 43rd, 142 for 5. Well, we're talking about the line that England will bowl at him. When they're straight, he'll work it away and score freely, as that strike rate of 75 when they're on the stump suggests. In the channel, not quite so straightforward for him. Very good from Kohli. youngest ever candidate? Men's Test cricket, the youngest ever to take a fiver. He will be. Who's the youngest before him? Bill Bose. 50 for Virat Kohli, his first in England. Long way to go, of course, in this game. His team are 152 for 6, but Kohli has had to battle really hard for this half-century.
It has been easy by any stretch of the imagination. Virat Kohli leading from the front, and it's a real statement. After his struggles in 2014, he's hung in there.
Oh no, down again. England's catching has been suspect. David Malan at second slip is culpable. He's put down a couple. Ben Stokes somehow finds a smile within himself, but there's deep frustration here as Kohli jammed down on the ball. It went quickly to Malan's right and down it goes.
Well, that's the best way to deal with it, isn't it? Otherwise he's in danger of combusting.
Bowling. Well bowled by Curran. Kohli just about squeezes that one into the leg side.
Like that. What did he think? No, he's had a good look at that.
Chris, the impact is in line and it's missing the stumps. So you can stay with your original decision. I'll tell you when you're on screen.
Huge appeal. I think it's pad. Quick single. Anywhere up there, looking for 2. England looking to restrict to 1, coming back. Oh! Timing this time.
The mindset of looking to attack. It's beautifully played from Virat Kohli. All the timing.
Single this time. And he converts. Second only to the Don. Stokes, and a miss. He gets his single.
And trying to take India to safety. Well, I understand your point, Issa, and Jimmy Anderson will definitely remind him that he did manage to get a nick that carried. He'll claim a moral victory, but Virat Kohli knows that this will continue to be the battle that might define this series, and he will be up for the challenge.
Right, the contest resumes. Kohli batting, Curran bowling. Not out of the bat, or out of the meat of the bat, rather. Short again, and this one is beautifully struck. It's a good piece of fielding. Well, at least in the sense it didn't go to the boundary. Well, I think there was a little bit of anticipation there. Kohli expected it to be full. He expected the in-swinger. He was aiming away on the onside here, trying to go with the swing. Now, not quite what Joe Root wanted from that final ball. It's exactly what Kohli wanted to keep the strike. 187 for 8. Miscue now. Kohli has set off very quickly. Ain't going to get 2 though. Theory was before the series started that Anderson would try and repeat to Kohli this time what he did to him last time in this country, and feed him outside off stump, try and get the ball to go away from him, try and find that outside edge, and that's the line of attack that is shown pretty clearly there. Finds the gap, picks up his 2. Well, there's a decision, actually interesting decision, because there is a chance if they really push they might have got 3. Kohli settles for 1 implicitly just to keep the strike. 192 for 8. That's beautifully whittled. Beautifully played, beautifully timed.
You'd no way say that was a bad delivery from Curran. A bit of swing, not a lot. Ball is a bit older now, so not a lot, but just enough to make sure that if he had missed it, would have had a good chance of being LBW.
Very clever. Very clever indeed. Second boundary in succession at the start of this over. Up comes the 200.
But that's the closest you'll see Virat Kohli come to cutting a ball. It's more a steer.
Interesting. On the up and driven. Sweet shot, just for 1. And put just outside. Well.
You suspect there's a bit more to come. Kohli wants 13 more for 100. More significantly, he wants to whittle away at this deficit, which stands at 82. Beats the outside edge again. Yeah, effectively 15 overs off the reel. 9 before lunch, 6 afterwards, with just a break of 40 minutes and 1 over from Adil Rashid separating those 2 spells.
Kohli can get off strike, manages to get it down to third man. Just that single from the 61st, 206 for 8.
And round the wicket, Curran. I think Kohli was looking to take this through the onside initially. There was 1 single there only, and that's why Kohli said no. Only 1 this time as well. Flashes past point, down to third man, and Kohli will come back, keep the strike, 93. 2-2-2 is the call from Kohli, and he'll get 2.
Whatever reason, it swung today and yesterday.
To Kohli. We're in the 64th over with Kohli 4 away from his first Test 100 in England. Joe Root brings Adil Rashid back into the attack.
When's he going big? 4 runs away.
3 runs away. Kohli, 97. The field is spread. Ben Stokes, ball in hand.
Oh, we'll have to wait and watch.
Ooh, he's absolutely nailed that, but it's straight to Joss Butler, who's out to deep cover in front of square. It was a belated appeal from Bairstow. Very wide. Kohli is tempted. Pushed it away behind square, and a remarkable player has adorned a remarkable day's cricket. A 22nd Test 100 for Virat Kohli, his first in England.
I think a tribute to his wife. What a performance. All the talk in the build-up was of the battle between Kohli and Jimmy Anderson, and on a day when the ball has swung and conditions have been in the favour of the seam and swing bowlers, Kohli has produced a masterclass. Talk about getting stuck in and leading your team from the front. That is brilliant.
What a champion he's been. Great way to start the series. Leading from the front. Batting when team needed the most. And getting 100. Wow. Great player.
Yep, he had to work like stink for that 100. Really circumspect early on against a swinging ball. Great battle with Anderson, but he's not done yet. The lead is still 66 and a healthy one for England, and Kohli knows that, and he'll want to try and whittle it down. It's 62 now. He's 105, 225 for 9.
Look at the eyes, the concentration, a little bit of width from Ben Stokes, and he didn't try and overhit it. It was a glide down to the wide third man boundary. That's what it meant. That was the emotion. I was half expecting him to get a miniature bat out of his shirt and drop that, but no, I think that's his wedding ring.
Really been a superlative day's cricket.
Cricket has been fascinating though, hasn't it? On both days, the way it's ebbed and flowed. And as you've always said, Michael, the balance between bat and ball in Test match cricket, if you give the bowlers something, it's a very interesting game.
It's always a better game when the ball is slightly in the ascendancy. You want a contest, you don't want it tilted entirely one way or the other, but I think when the ball just slightly dominates, cricket is at its best. Conditions in England often allow for that. 5th ball, Kohli happy to take a single, so Yadav has 1 ball to survive. Stokes, 15th over for him.
So India could really finish the day strongly if they get England back in and pick up a couple of wickets.
Batted outside of his crease for most of the innings. Tried to get forward and get at the ball, but played it soft and late as well. It's been a challenge for him because the ball has swung throughout. Outside the line, I fancy. Definitely a shake of the head. pulled fine. Curran won't get there. So it's the boundary to Kohli, who moves to 110. And that lead now 56.
His 16th four. Maybe a little bit of glove involved, but it went fine enough to beat the man down on the boundary. Stokes is getting a bit frustrated.
Pulled high off the splice of the bat. Well, there's crazy running from Yadav. It's the last ball of the over. Kohli wants to strike, and suddenly Yadav is sprinting back for two. Switch on. 232 for 9.
111 not out from 183 deliveries with 16 fours, but that doesn't tell the tale of just how hard Virat Kohli has had to work for those runs today. When the sun was out, batting looked fairly easy, but once the cloud cover came and the lacquer came off the ball and the England bowlers started to swing it, what a challenge it was for batsmen. Jimmy Anderson was quite superb in his disciplined line and length and movement to Kohli. Curran got some swing as well, and Stokes produced a wonderful spell from the pavilion end, but Kohli stood firm, gutsed it out, put in all the hard work and got his just reward. That's what Michael Atherton was talking about. Best conversion rates, minimum 20 scores of 50 plus. Kohli just behind the Don. Oh, that's cut low. Oh, Johnny Best has asked a question. Gaffney is at square leg.
At no stage did Virat Kohli's back foot lift in the air. That was what the third umpire was looking for.
Something that sets him apart. Determination.
Well, there was a bit of rough outside the right-hander's leg stump, but Rashid was a long way from landing the ball in the rough on that occasion. It allowed Kohli an easy single.
And he's quick on the pull. Oh, he continues to go on the pull. One ball to go. They want Yadav on strike. Up in the air, fine. Perfect for Kohli in India. Stokes can't believe it. Last thing they wanted was a single there. That's exactly what they got. 238 for 9. He's gone over extra cover. That'll be 4 more. He moves to 117 now. Kohli on the charge.
Just take all the strike. And he'll have a good go at Rashid, you would think, down the pitch. He charges, gets to the pitch on the half volley.
Takes the single and says to Yadav, save me, please. One ball. Keep one ball out.
He's just bossed the innings. It's been so difficult for him. Some high-class bowling by England, some lousy catching.
That's the change of gear. The moment Hardik was dismissed, he went into one-day mode. Plenty of shots with the tail. Oh, mid-off has got a chance. He's running back, but it's going to go over his head, skip away and go for 4.
Part of the plan with Rashid is for him to bowl at the tail. Kohli's not letting him bowl at the tail.
India trail by just 40 now. And Root goes back another 10 yards at mid-off to long off. Pulled hard, man out there, didn't see it. He's seen it now, it's gone for 4.
Just trailing by 36.
An ideal again, gets the single. Umesh Yadav, 1 ball, keep it out. Stokes is ticking at slip. Now they got 2 deliveries. Umesh Yadav. Rashid has 2 deliveries. Over extra cover, 4 more. This is quite brilliant from Virat Kohli.
Partnership is 40 from 51 deliveries. Yadav has faced 9. Well, he's got to somehow get to bowl at Yadav.
Oh, that's a beauty. From nowhere. One offside. Goes leg side. It's either going to be 2 or 4. They leave it to each other. Anderson does well in the end. And they come back for 2. And he takes that free hit.
All the field is looking to save 1. They've got to save 1.
Plays the dab and it will go for 4.
This test match, Isha, just shows you how things can fluctuate. At one point we thought England, oh, they'll get somewhere near to 400 runs. They faltered. Just a single available, you won't take that. Then India, 50 without loss. We thought strong batting lineup. They'll get well past 300 towards 4. They faltered again, but then this man has turned it around yet again.
The beauty of Test cricket, Mikey. Virat Kohli has now scored more runs than he did in the entire 2014 tour.
Could have been a lot different.
Bit of drift on offer for Adil Rashid.
Deep mid-wicket stays out. And that's 4. Or is it 6? 6. Yes, it's gone all the way.
And he gets the length here. Quick onto it. He knows you can take a 6 off him and also just take a single to get down the other end.
Yes.
Well, got him this time. Adil Rashid got what England have been looking for a very long time. It took them 149 runs, but the catch has been taken on this occasion.
Short and wide. He was actually looking for the boundary there. Straight into the hands of Stuart Broad. It's a comfortable catch in the end. 13 more required to reach parity, India. They've fallen short. However, what a knock from this man. Kohli, 149. His wife watches on and applauds. Well played.